Oh, good. Controller setup. That's good to know. Mm. Man, I'm not very good at this stuff. I'm never really sure where it should be at. What would be good for streaming. But it is what it is. We'll figure it out, I guess. No crosshair, huh? I guess that's fine. I don't need no crosshair. Hmm. Hello! Welcome to Call of Cthulhu. Um... So, yeah. I actually was looking forward to this game for quite a while. But then after it came out, when, like, I want to say December, I don't know, it got, like, really mixed reviews. And that's not everything to me, honestly. It doesn't need to have good reviews for me to play it most of the time, but, uh... But essentially, I think a lot of people are saying this game is kind of a walking simulator. Uh, I just hope it's a fun, visually appealing walking simulator, and that it still has spooks in it that will get me. You eat that entire bag of chips. You do that. Also, um, for the longest time, I thought I thought this game was supposed to be a remake or a remaster of Corners of the Earth, the old Call of Cthulhu Corners of the Earth or Four Corners of the Earth, something like that, which came out in the early aughts. I don't remember exactly what year, but it's not. This game is actually based off of tabletop game, the tabletop game Call of Cthulhu. I didn't know that until I bought the game. um, oh well. Also, I need y'all to tell me if the lag is really bad, because I still have the settings up kind of high because I'm not sure where it should be. You know, maybe it'll run just fine. Saunter vaguely downwards into horror instead. That's exactly what we're going to do. Anyway, if it gets really bad, I'll have to turn down the settings then, because I turned them down a little bit, but I don't really know how far I should go. Empty slot? You're an empty slot. Fuck. Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case. Oh, whoa. Hey, why did that just happen? Hey, hey, hey. Stop it. Way to ruin it for me, game. I didn't even get to read that. Damn it. looks like a problem, buddy. Shark! Oh. But I think this game still has a sanity meter. I've never played the tabletop game, just to clarify. Oh, we're right in it. Okay. Well, luckily this door wasn't locked. I see this is not sunless in Seattle. I'm gonna laugh about that one for a while. Alright, tell me how the volume levels are. The game's kind of loud for me, but, if it's fine for you, then I'll leave it. It's very atmospheric. Ooh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, alright. Lots of gross shark meat. Well, what about this door? Does it open? Oh. I don't have the strength of an ox, so I can't break that. He does have crunchy little fingers, you're right. This green smoke. I hope it ain't toxic or anything. Like you all have been. You must light up some items in order to interact with them. Okay. When an object can be picked up, press A. Hurricane lamp. Oh, that's what these are called. I didn't realize they were called hurricane lamps. I just called them lamps. Wait, why did it want me to go over here? Oh. I obtained bolt cutter. Oh, so I can open up those doors. Hang on, what's over here? Shouldn't I escape using this boat? You know what? Never mind. Okay, my controller's vibrating. Right. Okay, alright. There was 2 doors to open up, though. Should I go to the other one first? Maybe there's secrets. Who's that sultry voice speaking to me? Oh, okay. Well, it wouldn't have made a difference. Also, I have to play using controller because this game's a little wonky when you try to play it in windowed mode. Did you just call me putrid? I'm offended, sir. I'm probably the least putrid thing here. Oh man, there's a dead killer whale? Like, what's with all the dead fish? Well, wait. Killer whales are mammals, aren't they? They have live birth. I don't remember. Why are you telling me to run? He doesn't run very fast. I always freak out when horror games tell you to run. Not like you need to run right now, but they're just telling you, oh, this is the button you press to run. You need to know this information right now. Ah!
Everything has already been written.
What the fuck?
Perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Tentacles! Voldemort's. That's what happens when you drink whiskey and take... Wow, I guessed that correctly. I was gonna say drink whiskey and take sleeping pills. It's like as if I've met a fictional detective before, in a video game or otherwise.
It's been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Well, why do you sleep on a couch?
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Why does that voice sound familiar to me?
I wonder why I still take these things.
They're just sleeping pills. Trademark. The doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. Oh, okay, I just keep them. Probably useful. Not at all. U.S. is voted dry. I really thought that said Voldemort again for a second. No, keep the music playing. We'll look at that in a second. I don't know what to look at first. There's so many things.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
The U.S. is completely Voldemort's now. God damn it. They came over.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Yeah, she don't like dudes, bro. She just realized it and ran off. You must accept this.
I used to be an avid reader.
Until I got an arrow shot in the knee? I don't know.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
What is this? October. Oh! It's Spook Month where he's from right now. Should we keep the music playing? No, you know what? It's pleasant. Turn it back on. Oh. Well, I'm not finished looking at all the... Alright, well... Have a drink. This will affect your destiny. Oh, okay, it's one of those games. Alright, I had a drink. Whatever. Answer the phone.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh. Allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. What? I wasn't expecting this. Well, I did read some reviews. I guess I should have expected this, but I don't understand what I'm looking at here. 6 CP needed before next level. Wait, so I start at level 3? Kind of seems pointless to me. Medicine? Represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug, making a diagnosis, or of expressing or understanding of a medical problem. Okay. Uh, Psychology? That seems important. Represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person. Fuck, we just started this. I don't know what I need. Occultism? Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. I guess I should do that, right? I'm already apparently level 3 strength, level 3 investigation, eloquence, level 2, spot hidden seems really useful. But I don't know. That one's also halfway there. Oh, can someone do me a favor and link the stream to Mariah? Please and thank you. Oh, this one... Why is that one halfway? Is that something that's gained as well? Oh fuck, I don't know. Let's do occultism. Seems important, I don't know. Also medicine seems important. Do that one. Oh, I see. I have to... Right. Professional. Okay. Yeah, sure. Validate? Yes, validate me. Yes.
This information, Mr. Pierce, our files will still be up to date.
We'll still be up to date.
On a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Fewer.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
It's looking a little crusty. That sound effect, I recognize that sound effect from Silent
Sir,
Hill.
I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling
Ah.
a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know
Ah.
of her.
Why are you
She
moving
was
like that?
Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
I've brought all that I have. Look, I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
The
That's all you've got? The painting?
I
mouth
placed a file
movements
on your
don't
desk.
fit.
It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label, some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report, it says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting, an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live in a recluse life with their only son, Simon. Okay. Let's take a look at this painting. Oh, I have to hold the button.
There's a symbol on the man's chest. It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Turned my head very slowly. You shouldn't take this painting lightly. I read about her mental fragility in the police report. Something's not right with this story. Find out about Warehouse 36. Where did Sarah Hawkins live? Unlocked answer? You shouldn't take the... I should go. Yes.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Well, sir, you see, it would appear your daughter made some fan art of Mr. Cthulhu, or at least one of his followers. Maybe she was fond of him. Where did Sarah Hawkins live?
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Don't ship
Darkwater
me.
holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Too much shipping already happening.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Okay, well, let's find out about Warehouse
The sender's
36.
label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Well, yeah, okay. That's all the information I need.
think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting.
Promontory?
Right before her death.
That's how you pronounce that?
And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Did you say queer?
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Well, can I continue
Lost
looking?
Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
He's ashamed.
I used to be an avid reader.
The Learning of Medicine, a dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. The first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. Did I just gain some medicine and progression? I did. Huh. So it's good to look at things. This game is made by a French company, so maybe it was dubbed. Oh, that's a possibility. Yes, yes, very true.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it.
Dark-
According to this
yeah.
book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century. I really hated the 14th century. Sorry, and it's still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coasts of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port.
Become
I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Become smart with your eyes. You know what I like about time? Is that every day brings us farther away from the 14th century. I really hated the 14th century.
Natural science,
You would have loved it then.
linguistics, archaeology.
Sorry, I just really love the way he delivers that little
I should get rid of all this stuff.
that little part. I actually just got through watching all of the special features and deleted scenes. Delightful stuff. I just have to rewatch the show with the commentaries now. I haven't done that yet. Okay, I guess that's it. I guess that's all that's in here. I've already looked at that. I could take another swig of my drink if I want to. I already looked in there. Guess I'll go. Oh, yes, leave. Let's leave. I got an achievement for walking outside my door. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address. A warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. Oh, God damn it. Why? Why do you do this? Why does the game do that? Stop it. It shouldn't be moving on its own like that. Jeez. You got an achievement for walking out the door. That's so weird. Basically, it's an achievement to say, oh good, you're still playing. That's good. Does anyone else have some candles lit while watching this? Because I do. I've got some scented candles.
We're almost there.
Mr. Fitzroy! How goes it? Skilla, skilla, illa, ella, ella.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Eh.
Welcome to Darkwater Island.
Doc. It's
thank you.
Cusco.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
You know what? Go have a drink of the stranded whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for
Bar.
me, you'll find me at the harbor master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Bah. Oh. Wait, what's Ah. Oh. I have 1 CP available. Inhabitants, places. These character models look creepy. I have a lighter in my possession. Because it's possible you recognize his voice as Samuel's from Alien Isolation. Man, Alien Isolation, that was a long time ago. I didn't actually recognize it. My goodness. Johan Ross from Soma. Dude, Soma was so good. Excuse me.
Let the police do their work.
The
Hey,
police?
Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
See how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough.
Was that a threat?
Back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen. Oh yeah? He's can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to
Stupid
us anyway.
idiots.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah.
Are they repeating themselves now?
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
These sailors got upset over nothing. You're totally out of your depth, bro.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you.
Why do
go
you
near
like
the
me?
place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's
The
something...
blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago.
I
Only a specialist would know what killed it.
I for some reason really like that word, coagulate, even though it means something kind of,
Can't understand.
but
You're
like
not sailors.
I don't know, just the way that word is
There's something coming.
situated, the way it's structured. I just coagulate. I don't know. I like it. Okay, he said he was gonna be there, but he suggested I go to the bar first. The stranded whale.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Oh yeah, this is around that time, isn't it? Oh yes, what a good hurricane lamp. The kind that just spews off green gas. You feel that way about many words? What are some of your favorite words, people? I want to hear them. I'm going to think about mine. Oh, I've always, even though it's not like really a word that's used, but Quetzalcoatl, the legendary feathery dragon mythological creature that was I think is Mayan, either Mayan or Aztec. But Quetzalcoatl, I love that word so much. Hello. I was so satisfied when I realized when I figured out how to pronounce it correctly. Incognito Leith? Yes, these are good words. Flurry? I don't know why I like flurry, but I do. Rude. Haha!
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Hold to test strength. Test eloquence. It wasn't me who went looking for it. Let's do eloquence.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess.
Hell
You
yeah.
strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure rises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve
Speak.
the right to answer or not.
Lithe. Lithe. Yes, I always forget how to pronounce that word. I always preferred the non-American way to pronounce aluminum, aluminium, I believe. I don't like the American pronunciation. Find out about dark water. Order a drink. No hope.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll
Sure.
tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Um. I guess.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I should go. Oh.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater.
Doc.
Whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Man, these guys are keeping up with the atmosphere. Good job, y'all.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
I guess that's it. I'm not gonna order a drink.
That'll be all for now.
This guy needs to lay off. What do I need to consult my diary for? Offer to share with me what he has found in the hang. Okay, that's literally what just happened, so I don't know why I needed to read that. Hello.
You have no right to treat us like this.
Hope you don't mind I linger uncomfortably.
He laughed. My God. You said it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Chente, 21st May, 1847. Miraculous catch. The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater Port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board, of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that actually. Sedeca. Oh, I'm not even going to try. I don't actually know how to pronounce that word. That is already being called the miraculous catch, covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There's no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. A special evening at the stranded whale. Alright, that's good enough. Sir, you're a reader.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Vivisection is pretty fun to say, but also kind of morbid. I agree. It's kind of cool. Epiphany, illicit, iridescent, solipsism? Solipsism? I don't know what that is. More fun words.
Do you like our song?
I do.
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
Keep going.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
Miraculous.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Yeah, right?
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
Stranger.
So
Whenever someone says stranger, I can't help but think of Resident Evil 4. Hello, stranger. Hello.
What you looking at, stranger?
Oh.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Stranger. Can I talk
I told
to
you to beat it.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. Sorry. I actually didn't know he was gonna. Well, I guess he did say it was a compliment, because that's what I thought when I chose that answer. Oh, well, fine. Secrets. All right. Well, I guess we're done in here for now.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Debtor. Debtor? Oh yeah, Thane does say that word. I remember now. Solipsism. But I don't remember what it is. I don't remember what that word means. Can someone tell me? It's been a while. Is there anything out here? Wow, this is very dangerous. Quite rickety. Just look at this guy all standing there. The view or theory that the self is all that can be known to exist. Like getting lost in yourself. Oh, that's right. When he had his memory flashes. Ah, dude. I'm remembering now.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Like my bottom.
A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
What the fuck? Dude, you should clear that out. Can't go upstairs anymore. Let me just look around your office real quick before I talk to you.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
Woman cat? Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Oh. Alright. I thought you meant something else.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
The table? Oh.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Wah, wah. Well, I'll talk to you in a second. I'm going in your room. Because fuck you. Aha! More healing ability.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Well, what makes you think it's not him?
What a macabre souvenir.
Macabre? I always pronounced it as macabre. Almost like corn on the cob. Alright, sir. Oh. Oh. Where did he go? Oh, he's standing outside. Okay, that was weird.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Far?
I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
He did say it wrong? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I've always said macabre. Although for a very long time I did not know how to pronounce that word. I'd always see it and be confused, like macabre? What is that word? What does it mean? I mean, now we have Google and can just say it for you, but I always forget that you can just do that and always know how to pronounce things.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Well, I mean, that's how investigation works, sir.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance.
Did I take it?
I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Is it just me or does the audio echo sometimes? It's never April, it's the game. I haven't noticed. I don't know.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
You didn't seem all that
Are you being
upset
blackmailed?
when I found your
Not
photo.
Exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
Shyster.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Alright. Well, how do I get to the warehouse?
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Oh,
Understood.
got it.
You know who the building belongs to? don't you?
Darkwater Harbor.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Sure thing, buddy. Although, again, because I'm an idiot, I always forget. We're gonna go ahead and stretch the leggy, actually. I don't know if it's been an hour, but it's okay. We're just gonna do it anyway. Okay, so last time I had some music prepared. I didn't really think about it this time, but, I could just pick something real quick, huh? Let's see. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna stretch the legs, y'all. Be back in about 5 minutes. Hello, hello. Hey, so I actually, Mariah, you're right about the echo. Because I just realized what's going on, but I don't actually know how to fix it. Um, because I bought a new device, basically, to try and help me. So I bought a external like headset jack, because uh, because the ones that are on top of my computer don't work quite so well, or the headphones do, the microphone does not. So I've been plugging it into the back of my computer lately, and it's annoying because I have to pull out my computer in order to do it. So I thought about it and I was like, oh, well, wait a minute, they make everything external now. So I looked it up on Amazon and I saw it. I was like, okay, this might help. So I bought an external device. But the problem is for streaming is that it picks up like sort of both, you know? I don't know. I'm not sure how to explain, but I'm trying to see here real quick. Um, hey, can you hear me? Hello, hello. According to my levels, it does work. Well, it's basically USB. Okay. It's a USB external headphone jack. Like, instead of how do I the 3.5 millimeter headphone and microphone jack, but USB connected so that I can have it wherever I want it. Okay, so I chose a different setting. I'm hoping this will work just fine. So just let me know if anything seems weird to you. But I'm going to actually remember to turn on my timer. Like a jack to USB converter? Yeah, basically. So I can have it in front of my computer instead of having to pull out my computer and plug it in from the back. Because that's what I had been doing before. And I got sick of doing that. So I bought, it was very cheap. It was only like $10, but I found one on Amazon. Okay, I'm going to go down here just because I can. So I don't know if I stopped the echo. I changed a couple settings. It might have worked. I don't know. Oh, can I speak with you, sir?
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. If you want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
I shall take my leave. Oh, looks creepy in there. Yeah, just shove your car in there. That's good. Find hidden items. The spot hidden skill allows you to detect hidden items close range. Once all these items are found and blah blah blah. I couldn't read the rest of that. Hello? Huh? What? Oh. Oh, it's a ladder. Couldn't tell.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
All this clutter. Who parked? Oh, boyo.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
But why do you want to go down there? It looks gross down there. It really, really does. Hello?
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
A ratchet?
A whale vertebra.
What?
If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Huh. It does look like a bunch of slime and goo are down there. Alright, what's with the question mark? Oh! What the frick? I didn't know I could do that.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Perfect! It's so perfect. It's Nickelodeon Gact time. That's what's down there. We have to release the Gact. Which goes first? I guess the ratchet device. Oh, do I need more? I guess I'm missing more parts. Er. Are there more things? What about outside the room then? Oh, whoa. Now the question mark pops up when I'm in the room, so I like that it's a little more involved than a walking sim. RPG elements, obviously, from the game. Yeah, that was my thought, too. I've never played the game. What the fuck? Why'd you do that? Why'd you... Oh. Okay, never mind. What am I looking for, bro? I thought I had the parts I needed. But I must be missing something. Is there another ladder? How do I get up there? Can I climb over this? Okay. Hmm. Don't I just... No, okay, I'm missing a gear. I think I'm missing a gear. But I saw some gears on the floor. You didn't want to pick them up, though. Yeah, like that. Pick up that. That seems like it would work. Or... There's a bunch of them. It's in the ground. Aha!
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
That noise. That was an uncomfortable noise. You did it. Oh.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Do it! You got the strength, bro!
Damn, I broke it.
Wait, what? You did? How? What did you do? What'd you do? What? Did you burn yourself? Am I not supposed to be doing this yet? Ah, shut up. Burn it. Well, okay. Maybe I'm not supposed to be doing this yet. I don't know. I just straight up broke it. I borked it. Maybe, wait, go to this one. Can I use this instead? No. Oh, okay. There's a check mark next to the question mark, so I guess I am done here.
Well, well.
Oh.
A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Aren't I a new guy? Well, how would I know? Don't say anything. Let me through. I had no idea.
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around.
Yeah, but I've only been here for like 30 minutes.
Hawkins' warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
So
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa. Ah! Right in the crotchel.
Get this joker out of
His
here.
Jacobsons.
He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
He got me in the Jacobsons. Or she got me in the Jacobsons.
Oh. I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Wait, what? Where did she drag me off to? Oh, she just dragged me over here. Okay. Wait, where am I? Yeah. No, yeah, I know where I am now. Oh. Okay, so, I don't know. She could have killed me, but instead she just dragged my body over here. Seems a little strange, but oh well. Did she actually stab me though? I don't know. It just looked like he dodged the attack and then she kicked me right in Jacobson's. And that's how I got knocked out. All the blood in my donger came out, so I passed out. Wait, I can pick locks? That's news to me. Alright, how do you break out your, Oh. There we go.
Hello, old friend.
Bottle of liquor. Oh, I just stole some liquor. I didn't... Okay. Is that, Well, I guess there could be all kinds of usefulness for that. I could turn it into a Molotov cocktail. Or I could just drink it. What's with this statue? Saint Brendan the Navigator. Can I look at you?
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Desecrated? Oh, I see. I thought that was just moss.
I've no idea what it says.
Oh, okay, so I should come back when I have higher occultism. Wait, maybe I can do that right now. Let's see. Do I have any points to spend? Can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. What? Oh, well, okay, fine. Jeez. You mean you're nuts? No. No, I don't. I need my I mean my Jacobsons. Blood is stored in the donger. Don't you know science? Are you guys hearing the echo? Great. I if it gets really bad, I may just have to go back to what I was doing, but like I really wanted to use this device. Well, if it is it a strong echo? You can put away your thingy now, sir. Oh, it's why? Got it. No, it's not strong. Okay. Hello.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
Why did you
You
do?
saw what you did to St. Brendan. Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I think it's better now than before. Oh, okay. I just wish it didn't do it at all. I just arrived, you fools!
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords.
Well, at least you're honest.
You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right. We're no match. For the moment. We're annoyed. It's understandable. There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue. Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us. What brings you to dark water?
The animation is obscenely bad. It is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder? They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors. If only they would kill each other.
But
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing. Nothing at all.
these drunken animations.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly? You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do. St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat. It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Oh.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here. Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here. So we drink.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
What's in here?
Serious problems with you-know-who. I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Well, do I just talk to them then? Also, how did they not see me? Hello, gentlemen.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep... What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
It's weird, the echo keeps fluctuating. It's okay, then it gets worse, then it's better. I don't even know why it does it at all. I mean, I know where it's coming from, I guess, but I don't know how to fix it. Do they have the same face? Possibly. Just one has more facial hair than the other.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
Oh,
if I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Another way. Well, why don't I just jump the gate? It's not that high, bro.
There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in...
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
I think it's moved since the last time I saw it. Hello.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, hang on. Sorry.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
What have I learned? Standing in the way between me. Alright, hang on. Fuck. Oh, that doesn't... No, that doesn't look like it would make a difference. I don't really know. I don't really rightly know. quite possible I bought this device for no reason. I don't want there to be a distracting echo. I just didn't want to have to pull out my computer every time I wanted to stream. Alright, I don't know how to get rid of these bastards. Do you have anything?
Well, look who's back. Did you miss us?
Skip. Get rid of the 2 guards,
I have
yeah.
an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
More alcohol.
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
Alcohol,
for
right?
Sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Look what I've got.
You're a good guy, you. Follow me. Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going? No, it's not what you think. It's just that you shouldn't hide your hooch in a fisherman's hut.
You got it coming. What? You helped yourself from my stock.
Okay, well, I'm good luck with that. Bye. Alcohol. Yep, I gave them the alcohol. Broken ladder, that's not gonna work.
Let's see. Perfect.
I just wonder why I start the game
Stinks.
with like 3 investigation,
What is
3
the
strength.
connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Whoa. To enter a reconstruction scene, hold left and right trigger. What? I have magic powers.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Well, I don't want to leave yet.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels. Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins? What happened here?
"7 years bad luck, that's what happened."
Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it.
Is that it? Okay, am I done in here? Is this what I came to do? This reconstruction reminds me of Ethan Carter. Oh yeah! I liked that game. It's a good game.
Someone has settled in here.
Uh-oh.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case.
What, you can even try to hide?
Anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
No, don't threaten a police officer. That doesn't seem like a good idea.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce.
Mr. Pierce.
I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Oh, okay. So he's just gonna... Oh.
Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
Hi.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you...
Come on.
What?
Keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Oh.
Is it far, this mansion?
You just threatened me in front of an officer? I
behind
mean,
you, at the top
come
of
on.
the ridge. You see the building?
Ah, music, calm down.
Come on, we got some driving to do.
Okay. Weird things happening. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. I did it again. Nope, nope. Sorry. Okay, the place thought to be abandoned revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. Alright, I don't like that it keeps doing that. Is it... Maybe I can just... You know what? That's good enough. Maybe it won't do it now. It's a big old nasty scar you got there. Yeah, it is quite different when it goes into a cutscene.
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion.
I gotta say, these animations
Place has
aren't
been
all that
abandoned
stellar.
since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Oh, jeez, there's so many.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Silas?
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
Oh, no.
They were trapped in the drawing
Silas Briarwood.
And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Not only do we have Cthulhu, but we're dealing with vampires now.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. It's nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Up there.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Something about his face makes me think of a custom shepherd someone made in Mass Effect 1. Oh, yes. Oh my god. Classic. Thinking about the craziness you could make.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair to say.
Well, he was into necromancy.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Silas Winchester. So, like, Silas married one of the dudes from Supernatural?
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Oh.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
What? Wait, what? Why'd the atmospheric music suddenly pop up?
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her. Poor kid. Poor kid.
That's it? Poor kid.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
Okay. Well, do I just go then? Okay. Well, I don't want to wait for him, so we'll just go ahead and step right up here.
This entrance is still in use.
Oh.
Whoa! Whoa! You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Put down the axe, and I'll forget that you threatened a cop.
Show your badge, cop, and then we can talk.
You don't need to see my badge.
You're a bad liar, city boy. For the last time, tell me why you're here.
What are these animations? What is he
doing? Describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
He's having a fucking
Webster
conniption
is
over here.
stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
The sooner I carry out my investigation, the sooner I wrap up the case and return to Boston. After which, you'll never hear of me again.
Huh. I like the sound of that, but I have a better idea. You leave right now, and you never come back.
Silas! Pierce! In God's name, what are you doing?
What are you
Officer
doing?
Bradley, this hood was trying to break into the mansion.
Do something, Bradley, or this story will have a nasty ending.
I vouch for him, Silas. He's working with us. We have reason to believe that someone entered the mansion and stole some paintings.
Impossible. I would have seen it.
Better safe than sorry.
Boston.
Now let us in. I promise to keep an eye on this one.
Okay, then. I'll leave the key.
The terrible old man.
Could have told me that earlier, Sonny.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
There's a bit too much talking for my liking going on. I would like to get into some actual spookiness. That would be fun. So what's all this shit out here?
This gate is locked.
What's over here? Is there anything significant? over yonder. I know we just started the game, so I guess that makes sense that there's a lot of talking, but it's drawing me out of it.
I know a thing or two about solitude myself. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes. The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world.
Yeah, alright, we're not gonna break into his home. Hello, what's this? Oh. Oh. Alright, well, I guess this is something for a later time, because I don't seem to be able to do anything from here. That's okay, I guess. Come on, let's get into the spooky big mansion. Let's do it, folks.
Yes. Shall we enter?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Okay. Is it gonna move this time? No, I guess not. Alright. Cool then. So, Pearson Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester, the old caretaker, still faithful to his employers. Keep watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pearson Bradley managed to calm him down and finally get a hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They entered the building looking for the scene of the fire.
Follow me.
Oh.
I know the place. Who left this light on?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
That this food has been here for a long time. Ah!
This roast. What strange creature has flesh like this?
Flesh. Oh, flesh. That's a weird word. We were talking about cool words. Flesh to me is strange. The way kind of icks me a little bit. Flesh.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
And he had the runs, so he had to get up real fast. Poor guy. They all die and y'all just leave their food out and everything. Wild. I know. They don't give a fuck.
Probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
What? How did you glean that?
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
I guess that's it. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot. Ah.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Always.
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Next door.
Silas
Let's see if
managed
I
to
can
bring the
find
fire
something
under
the cops
control.
missed.
Y'all, can you not talk at the same time?
Did someone escape the fire? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? They had a fight. Why? Did it stop at the time of the fire? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
There's still something in this room.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Okay, there we go. Did the thing. Cutscene.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident.
Ah!
This was a fight.
I mean, it could have been an accident. Someone could have fallen over, knocked over the lamp. Shit happened.
A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
That y'all are terrible at your jobs. Yeah, I can say that.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
What?
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Yay, more medicine. I only ever get medicine, but I haven't really found much on a cult.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Who? Can you stop getting so far ahead of me? You know what? It's fine. There's stuff here.
This door is blocked from the outside.
Am I allowed to just investigate whatever I want? Like I can go upstairs and shit? He doesn't seem to give a shit, so I guess so. Oh. Never mind.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, the sea shanty.
There's something in this room, apparently, according to the screen down there. It's little icon. There's something in here, but I don't know what it is or where it is. Your old enemy tossed furniture on stairs. Oh my god, every horror game has it. Our character cannot and will not jump over. Will not jump over those tossed furniture. So that... Stop that. So that... Alright, fine. So that they can move
An original
move
edition
on.
of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
What dis?
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
Whale. Copy of the novel Moby Dick by Herman Melville. A classic, especially for a family of ship owners.
Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Hey bro, do you hear the weirdness going on? Because I'm hearing weirdness going on.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Ugh. Oof, I gotta tell you, I'm trying to stay interested, but I'm like actually getting really fucking tired. Oof. And that could just be regular tiredness, or the game might be boring me a little bit. A precise, very detailed treatise on the particularities of the human body compared to the animal world. The simplicity of its writing and the vulgarization of its vocabulary make it accessible to the profane. More medicine, essentially.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Hawkins.
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Saw it.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Not the 14th century. I really don't like the 14th century. Well, I'm gonna go upstairs, bro. I hope that's okay with you. Everything's green. Everything is green.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. There's something disturbing about this painting.
The painting? What are you talking about? The painting's fine. It's these and the human skull right there. The fuck you talking about?
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
The hue of the green definitely makes me think of ocean and ocean-related things. Yeah. True facts.
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Like tentacles. Oh no! Don't think about the tentacles.
What could
could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week she, again, terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to reoccur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Willard. You know, there weren't any thunder when we were outside. I wonder if that means anything. Ooh. Nice spooky hallway.
Locked. The boys' room.
Ah. Storms a brewing.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Or he could just be building a fort.
Tom Sawyer.
Boy.
Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
Everything. Ah! Ah. Well, I might just play for a few more minutes and then stop. I'm
What nightmarish
getting really
visions
tired,
did
actually.
inspire him?
Oof.
Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
You know what was wrong with them? Oh, do tell. They didn't stretch their leggy. I'm still gonna stretch. I'm just gonna play for a few minutes more. Or maybe even stop right here. I'm just so tired. I don't know what came over me, but I'm just so tired now. Having trouble keeping up with this because I'm sleepy and yawning. I've been trying to hide it. I don't know if you can tell. Ooh. Ah! What a noise. So I don't know when the game actually saves. I think it just saved after I picked up the item just a second ago. I guess so. You heard my yawns? Ah, dang. I tried to hide them. Oh, well. Anyway, yes. I hope this gets into at least some spookiness more. And some, more, I don't know, actual Cthulhu shit. Bit too much talking and investigating going on. And I know that's kind of the point of the game, but it's getting a little much. Oh well. I mean, I knew. That's why I waited till the game was like really, really, like the price was really cut. And then this last string of like Steam sales, it was really cheap. So, if it turns out the game's not very good, it's not a huge loss. I'll just find something else. Okay. All right, folks. Good night. I will see you in chat and whatever. Sorry. See ya.